Gentlelady from Hawaii is recognized for 3 minutes.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today in strong support of the Abercrombie Substitute Amendment. This amendment reflects a compromise between the Hawaii delegation, who I might add are also people of Hawaii, the state of Hawaii, the Obama administration, Indian country, and the Native Hawaiian community. Much has been made of remarks and statements by Hawaii's governor and attorney general on the substitute amendment. Let me say that the Hawaii delegation took their concerns, which were first raised in December, very seriously, and many of their recommendations are reflected in the Abercrombie substitute before you today. Under this bill, the Native Hawaiian governing entity will have the same inherent powers, no more no less, as other Native governments possess, namely American Indians and Alaska Natives. Hawaiians historically have been the object of unjust and unfair treatment at the hands of our government. Why should we perpetuate such treatment? In seeking to have Native Hawaiians' inherent powers be treated differently from how American Indians and Native Alaskans were treated, the Governor and Attorney General's position opens the door to challenging such powers as exercised by the American Indians and Alaska Natives. This is problematic for all Native peoples. While the substitute amendment makes changes to this version of the bill, it has in no way changed the intent of the legislation. This bill remains a path for Native Hawaiians to achieve self-determination as it has been provided to American Indians and Alaska Natives. This has remained a consistent and constant goal of the Hawaii delegation. After all the years of work and compromise on this bill, this should be the year that Congress finally seizes the opportunity to provide long-awaited justice to Native Hawaiians. We all know that the previous administration did not support the Akaka Bill, and a presidential veto was likely. But now we have the support of a president who understands and supports the indigenous people of our state. It is disappointing that when we are at the cusp of reaching a historic milestone in the history of our state and our country, our governor and attorney general have withdrawn their support of this bill. But Congress can and should do the right thing by passing this bill. In spite of all the race-based, technical, and other rhetoric you will hear against this measure, it is high time that Native Hawaiians, through this bill, can once again embark on a journey of historic proportions. I urge support of the Abercrombie Substitute Amendment. From how